Today, I want to tell a mission story. And I know what you're thinking. I'm at BYU, Idaho. I hear people tell mission stories all the time. I've heard it in group projects, discussion boards, just standing up in class. I've heard them, but this isn't exactly like other mission stories. So one day on my mission, it was kind of a rough day. We just worked really hard that day. It was about 8:30. We had about a half hour of work we probably should have been doing. But we decided at 8:30 we'd pull into Safeway and get a few donuts, because what better way to wrap up a day of tough missionary work in Seattle, Washington. So we get there, we buy our donuts, we head out to the parking lot, and this guy in this green Chevy Trailblazer is burning out, almost hitting people, yelling, making a lot of noise, and once he rolls his window down, you just see this puff of smoke come out. So we're like, okay, so he's on something. Is he dangerous? And we started thinking, gosh, do we need to call the cops on this guy? So we watch him for just a little bit. He almost hits someone again, doesn't stop. We're like, okay, let's call the police. So we call the police, and they're like, what is he doing exactly? Like, well, he's in the Safeway parking lot. He's almost hitting people. He's like weaving through parked cars in the parking lot, burning out. And the police say, okay, we'll send somebody over right away. But when we went in, when they asked us what he was doing, the guy saw us looking at him in our car on our phone, and he seemed to know that we were talking to the police. So he stands up, gets out of his car. Can't exactly say at BYU, Idaho what he said. We said, what in the are you guys doing? And in my mind, I said, getting out of here, because he started chasing after us in his car. And back then, it was 2018. We didn't have the nice RAV4s that missionaries have a lot nowadays, but we got in our little Toyota Corolla and zoomed out of there as fast as we could. We were still on the phone with the police, and we told them, hey, we are running away from this guy now. We don't know where to go right now. We're by the Walmart. We keep looking back, and he's not stopping at anything. So we have to run through a few stop signs, a stop light, and then eventually, while on the phone with the police, we're like, oh, here's the fire station. We're going to stop really fast and go inside. We were lucky to be able to get a few cars distance between us. He saw us pull into the fire station, circled around it a few times, and then eventually we hear the police sirens come up, and we watch them chase him away. And they eventually caught the guy, thankfully. They called us a little bit after and said that they caught him. He was on drugs. But the moral of this story is, if you're on your mission and you're shirking your last half hour of work, getting donuts at Safeway, and need to call the police on somebody, don't be too obvious about it.